You really can't tell me that's comfortable like that, Henry Cat. Nice blue sky, cat on the windowsill. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you here. I hope you've had a good week. Great salads, great book. We've got an event coming up next year, so I have about a year or so to lose a bit of weight. Lady Loyd has put in an appearance about my person, and I'd really like her to clear off, but it won't be easy. I'm in my 50s, menopausal. It's going to be tough, and also I'm a greedy girl. So there's that. So I've dug out this book, and my thought process is that salads are the way forward. Always good to fill up with a big salad, and hopefully you won't eat so much of anything else. And this book, I love this book. Look at that. Can you imagine being able to make food that looks as pretty as that? I can't. We've all seen my attempts. We all know my food looks like mud on a plate. But my dream is to have food like this. Now, I will never make any of the recipes from this book because it's all way above my head. But regardless of that, I love this book because it's just inspirational. If it inspires me to try to make my food look nice, then it's a book worth keeping hold of. But yeah, I have no illusions about my my so-called talent in the kitchen. I can't do that. But I would love to be able to create food like that. So here I am out in the garden, just enjoying a cup of tea and the very long grass, as no mow May has gone on into June. But the wildlife love the long grass, so you can see there's Penelope Peach, the peach tree that my dad gave me just before he died. It always produces peaches, but they're not particularly edible. But we give it a try. And while I sat here, I had a little friend, a little robin came and kept me company, which was really nice. This is one of my favourite combinations in the garden in summer. Geraniums in a terracotta pot, and they have to be red. I don't know why, I just really love to see that every summer. The basil in the greenhouse on the top shelf there continues to do really well. At this rate, I'm not going to have to buy any fresh basil at all through summer, which is pretty good. I love a nice bruschetta. There's my robin. I've done some online shopping this week, so let's have a little look and see what I've got. After what I've just said about salads and eating less and better, I've gone and bought this. There was a reason for that. I've wanted this for a while, and I'm sure I paid about £20 for it on Amazon. And then when I went back a couple of days later, it gone up to £26. I did not pay £26 for this book, so I must have got there at the right time. Nice cookies, some nice recipes in here. One or two have caught my eye, such as the truffle scrambled egg, which is odd considering my recent scrambled egg debacle. And it has a ribbon. I love a book with a ribbon marker. It just makes life so much easier. Anyway, I love this book. There's that recipe. So that's a really nice treat. I was going to be all tricky here and say, ooh, what could be in this bag? But there's a walloping great clue right there. Festive lights. Yes, it's fairy lights. I wanted some extra fairy lights in the kitchen. The ones that I have above the oven, I don't know if they've just dulled over the past almost year since I put them up, or if they've always been as low wattage as they are, but they seem really faded. So I just wanted some ordinary fairy lights with a clear cable, and these were $11.99, and there's 40 lights, which is just the perfect amount. These are the old lights. They look actually not too bad on film here, but in real life they're quite pale. And then here we'll see them with the new lights. So at the moment I've got the old lights and the new lights, but I might remove the old set, and I'll show you those at night in just a bit, because right now I'm going to show you how good I've been, how I started as a mean to go on with my salad for lunch. And I made an avocado salad with some blue cheese, tomatoes, grapes. Yeah, it's quite big, and everything but the bagel seasoning on there. And that was good, so I was quite pleased with myself. That's the way forward. I need to do more of this. And there we are, the lights at night, so they give the right amount of light without having to put on any of the overhead lights. So pleased with those. So I bought these earrings because they are 1930s vintage style. They're brand new, but they've really captured that vintage look. And these were £11 instead of £22, so they're half price. And then there was a further discount for being a first time customer. So I just thought I have to show you these because they're lovely. I don't really like very dangly earrings. This is the company, Love It & Co. So I'll leave that there so you can see their website. But I don't wear really big, heavy, dangly earrings, so these are as dangly as they get for me nowadays. And they're quite light, and they're just really pretty. And I don't know how they've managed to make new earrings not overly sparkly. They have a bit of sparkle, as you can see, but they don't look brand new, just been made sparkly. They look like they could be an old heirloom that you're wearing, so I really love those. So I'm going to keep those for next year and the event. I was quite nervous to open this box. There is something breakable in there, and after the strawberry dish, yeah, I was a bit concerned. I didn't need to be though. This is an order I placed with SPO, and these are napkins. I'll show you all of these out of the packaging in just a bit. And this is a double oven glove. And this is what I was nervous of being broken. It's a covered butter dish. Gave it a shake there, couldn't hear anything rattle around, so that was a good sign. So this is our current SPO collection. You can see it's a bit chipped in places. We've had this since we got married. The design is Penny Lane. They don't do this anymore, so I've kind of retired the bigger plates because I really like them and I don't want them to be unusable. I don't know, so I kind of don't use them that much, but I might have to get some more plates in the blue Italian because that's what this design is, and I really do love that. So we've had these for nearly 20 years. I said in the previous vlog we've been married almost 18 years, completely wrong. 20 years this December, but you know, let's keep that between us. Don't tell Bill I got it wrong. So I wanted just to buy a few bits from SPO, and I needed a new oven glove. I love this. I can give you the prices. That was £10.63 instead of £12.50. They all have 15% off. The napkins, which are gorgeous, and we will not be using those when we have lasagna or spaghetti bolognese. Nope. They were £14.87 instead of £17.50, and you get a set of 4. So I think that's quite good value. And then the butter dish was £28.06 instead of £33. How lovely do they look together? So nice. Do love a bit of SPO. So here comes the butter dish. I couldn't get it out of the box, so I had to cut here. So luckily it's all perfectly intact and absolutely gorgeous. I'm very pleased with this purchase. For some reason, much as I was with the salad service, I've really wanted to get a butter dish. I don't know why, I just did. And I really like this, very pleased with it. Now on some of the reviews, people have complained that it's a bit small, it's quite thin. And I'll show you it is, it's too small for a full-size lump of butter, there you go. But all you've got to do is cut it in half. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? And doesn't that work out nicely to have half in the fridge and half in your dish? So that's not an issue. I'm very pleased with this. I love it. I'm looking at the back here because it says Blue Italian, and then I, for some reason, got it into my head that they changed the name. They haven't changed the name. I've just lost the plot. Finally, 6 months into the year, and the festive oven glove has been changed. These are the flowers for this week. I couldn't get the same colour selection as last week, but I really like this one too. It's quite pretty. And these ones will just get moved into the living room. Oh, I added this. This is from the garden. That's sea holly. I like to pick it before it colours, like in the green, so to speak. And I've got this edition of Gather magazine again. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it each time it comes out. I'm still not convinced that they know who they're writing the magazine for. I like it, but it's an odd magazine, really. Yeah, it's very strange. I did mention that I would let you know how I got on with the cinnamon knots. There's my little friend on the island. I don't know why, he shouldn't be there. These are the cinnamon knots that I got last week. If you're trying to lose weight or cut down, don't get them. They're very, very good. Really yummy. They don't look very nice on the plate though. Just putting it out there. But very tasty. I've been forgetting about this, but it's Ascot this week, or it has been Ascot this week. And here on Friday we see the King and the Queen in the royal procession there. So that's quite nice. And the lady and the chap opposite is Lord and Lady Bamford. And I love Lady Bamford. She is the founder of Daylesford, which is one of my favourite places in the world. I love Daylesford, so that's quite nice to see her in there with the King and Queen. I do love the hats. And this is Lord Frederick and his wife Lady Sophie, and Princess Beatrice and her husband. I really like Beatrice's dress. I'm getting quite a lot of ideas, you see, from hats and dresses. And no idea who the lady in blue is, but I do love her outfit. And there's Darcy Bustle on the right. I do love Ascot. Hate horse racing, but I do love to see the hats and whatnot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Apologies for some loud music at times. I won't do that again. Just keep an eye on that, and I'll see you again soon.